Good evening, my lord.
안녕하신가. 여기 뭔가 빛나. 상자. 아이고, 이것도 따는 기술이 있어야 되는구나. 맞다. 잠긴 물체 해치 기술이 있어야 한답니다.
Going.
Holdouts are in the south. Surely that's not true.
We will serve you well while the Terran is gone.
저 도움말을 좀 꺼야겠는데?
All right.
아, 요쪽에도 문이 있군요.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
공작 부인께서 그러시더군요. 왜 날 찾지?
I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
마바리가 뭐지? 그래서 날 왜 찾는데? 용건이 뭐야?
You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
그럼 내가 녀석을 데리러 가야겠군.
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
그럼 부엌으로 가자. 퍼거스를 먼저 만나야 되나? 일단 부엌으로 가고.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
새로운 퀘스트. 파티 온도 조작이 가능하답니다. 여긴가 보군요.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
똥개라뇨. 그게는 똥개가 아니라고. 순수 혈통 마발이라고.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
뭐야? 새로운 아이템을 장착하기 위해 소지품 화면을 열랍니다. 장비를 벗기 위해 왼쪽에 있는 아이템을 끌어다 놓으면은 아이고 아이고야 좋지 않은 장면이 나오는군요. 퀵바의 등록. 여기서 아래에다 등록하라는 거죠. 이런 거를 보여주다니. 근데 아이템이 되게 많아요. 이런 거 있어. 지하대로에 두고? 이거 뭐지? 좋은데요? 껴야겠다. 요렇게 끼고. 아 근데 얼굴이 나와야 되는데 벗고 있자. 얼굴 나와야 되니까 안으로 들어가죠.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
섹시해. 좋아. 4번 뭔가 이야기하려는 거니?
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
걔의 이름을 입력하래요. 뭐라고 할까? 그르르르. 그르르르로 갑니다. 전투가 벌어졌습니다. 오른쪽을 클릭하면 된대요. 이게 멈춰서 요렇게 전략을 쓰고 얘를 골라서 얘를 때리고 이런 식으로. 제가 기술이 하나가 있는데 이거 뭐지? 방패일격. 이걸로 가죠.
Point me. That one almost made it into my boots.
이게 전투가 참 옛날에 처음 할 때도 참 별로였는데 지금도 전혀 긴장감이 안 느껴지네요.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
확실히 그런 것 같구만.
Those were rats from the Kokari wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
됐습니다. 원래 이렇게 얼굴에 피가 많이 튀던가요? 빈 양피지. 샘이랑 글이나 사파를 그리기에 충분합니다. 노곡 광석이에요. 나가죠.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
이 개는 그렇게 나쁘지 않아요, 넨. 그냥 개라고요. 아닌가? 이걸로 갈까? 쥐라는 걸 말하지 말자 그랬는데. 이걸로 가죠. 그냥 개라고요.
Look at him now. Snuck into my larder once again and makes off like a free thief, he does.
Oh, mistress, there are rats in the larder. Big ones.
Ah, looks like the dog killed them.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
그래도 이 할머니가 정이 있네요.
Thank you again for your help. Now, if you'll just hold on a moment. Yes?
정이 있네. 정이 있어. 이거 대사가 왜 이러지? 내가 안 해.
Adney, get moving with those casts. And Kath, do you think you can serve that to the turn with dirt from the floor all over it?
Miserable old bat.
Oh, bat am I? We've got to work double time on supper, sweep out the hearths, and no complaining.
어우, 성격이 만만치 않습니다. 바쁜 날인가요?
Just keeping order. That's why your father keeps me on. The good maker knows I needn't take care of you anymore. Thank you for coming to your old nanny's rescue. That blasted hound is more trouble than he's worth. He is. And don't start with me. You've gotten all you're getting today. But what about you, my lord? Been keeping safe and well behaved, I hope?
물론이죠.
Good. I'm not exactly privy to your goings-on now that you're grown. Just an old nanny, never invited to your father's fancy meetings. Do you remember that bedtime tale I used to tell you, the dog that bit?
사람 물은 개 이야기요? 창조주시여, 또 듣기는 싫어요. 한번 들어보죠, 뭔가. 얘기 한번 들어가면서 천천히 가죠. 그렇게 잘 기억나진 않아.
Bless me, I used to tell you that one every night, I did. I thought it was your favourite. Before our fathers' fathers came down from the mountains, a warhound was born to the elder bitch of a tribal chief. They named him Hahaku and gave him everything. He grew up a fine, strong pup, destined to be the partner of the chief's eldest son.
뭐야? 호하쿠라고 짓고 호하쿠는 전혀 상관하고 싶지 않았어요.
The young hound became arrogant,
아니네.
taking food from his kin and warning them, in the way of dogs, that the chief's family would punish them if they tried to attack him. Years passed, and the time for the chief's son to take a warhound came closer. Hahaku's pride swelled, and many of the people of the tribe came to the chief, quietly whispering of this dog's bullying. With each complaint, the chief saw only Hahaku's strength and pride, and sent his people away. But as his son grew, the chief watched more closely. The day might come when his boy's life would depend on this dog. If the humblest of his people would not trust Hahaku, how could he?
이거요. 강하건 아니건 좀 더 믿을 만한 개를 선택했죠.
When the day came, Hahaku sat proudly waiting to be called, but the old chief chose Hahaku's brother as his son's hound. Hahaku was shamed, but felt no remorse. So great was his rage that he darted across the fire pit and bit the chief's hand.
족장이 혼자 있을 때를 노렸어야 했는데 그래야 목을 물 수 있었을 텐데.
He shouldn't have done it at all. The chief and his son struck at Hahaku, cursing him. The hound ran into the village, seeking shelter in the tents and kennels. The other dogs snapped at him, and the tribe's people threw stones at him. Before the chief could reach him, the tribe had torn Hahaku apart. Now, what should you carry from this tale?
뭘 알았냐고? 뭘 알아야 돼 내가? 힘을 남용하지 마라. 요거죠.
Exactly. Hahaku took advantage of a position he thought he was entitled to. But you're far too old now for an old woman to be reminding you to watch how you behave,
근데 왜 얘기했죠, 아저씨? 아저씨랜다. 호하쿠랑 내 마바리를 비교하는 것은 아니겠죠?
It's a story worth repeating. That's all. Be off with you then. Tell your brother farewell before he rides off to war.
그거를 완전히 잊고 있었네요. 퍼거스에게 갑시다 이제.
Good evening, my lord.
안녕하신가.
Yes.
요런 데서 아이템을 다 챙겨 먹고 가야 됩니다. 있다면. 근데 저 잠겨 있는 거는 나중에 와서 여는 건가? 지금 도적을 선택하거나 그러지 않으면은 아예 먹을 수가 없네요.
Good evening, my lord. Good evening, my lord.
여긴 뭘까요? 알더스.
Mother says the darkspawn will all be killed and I won't see one. Is that true? I have to read this whole chapter? Some of these words are so big.
불쌍해. 종자? 왜 종자라고 돼 있지? 일단 알더스와.
Hello, my dear boy. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
괜찮아요. 역사는 지루하니까요.
I see you haven't changed. Perhaps it would benefit you to join our lesson.
이게 처음에 세계관 같은 거 알려주려고 요런 퀘스트들이 있나 본데? 좋아요. 한번 들어보죠. 처음이니까, 초반이니까. 기꺼이 참여하죠.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
우리 집안은 언제 시작된 겁니까?
Records are vague, but the Couslands became Tians during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
재치 있어요. 이거 뭐야? 흑의 시대라는 게 이 늑대인간 역병이란 건가 봐요. 늑대인간 역병 중의 말인가요?
Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern.
우리가 이 왕국 건립보다 앞선 건가 그래요?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young man.
날 모욕하지 마라 늙은이. 뭐 물어보죠 좀 더. 최선을 다하는 중이랍니다.
It seems you've already plumbed the depths of your potential then. A pity. At any rate, your family has held the tournure of Highever since before King Callan had united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Kuslan battled Callanhad to maintain Highever's independence.
공작 부인이 하이에버 독립을 위해 케일런 헤드 폐하와 싸웠다고요? 우리가 폐하와 대립을 했다고요?
The Kuslans are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Callanhad was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Callanhad's army reached Highever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Callanhad won.
그리고 케일런 헤드 폐하께서 공작 부인으로 놔두셨나요?
Callanhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After
대인배네.
Elethea's men were defeated, Callanhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
그래요. 마지막으로 하우백 작가 우리 간의 관계에 대해 말해주세요.
The history between the Kuslans and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
계속하세요.
During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near Highever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the tourneur's center. Its Jarl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
올레이 편에 섰다고 하우가. 그러면은 우리가 하우가와 싸웠나요?
Your grandfather couldn't afford to lose Harper's Ford. In keeping the town, your family drove Orlais from its lands. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Logain, just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Callan, to fight the Darkspawn.
수업을 끝내야 할 것 같군요.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good.
뭐야? 갑시다. 이제 진짜로 가죠. 퍼거스한테. 얘는 계속 따라댕기네. 그르르르. 또 누가 있는데요?
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
네, 식품 저장실에 큰 쥐들이 있었어요.
Ah, marvelous. Just the thing for my guests to hear right before dinner. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
어머니가 이쁜데? 물론입니다. 다시 뵙게 되어 반갑습니다, 부인.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron? I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
겸손하긴. 잘 싸우셨어요.
And this is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
시녀라 그러지 않았나요? 시녀랑 뭐가 되나? 연결이? 그리고 마음에 들지 않아요. 생긴 게. 제 일은 제가 할 수 있습니다. 고맙습니다. 단호하게.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
그러니까 왜 시녀를 소개시켜
Good
줄까요?
evening, your
이상하네.
lordship.
어머니 너무하셨어요.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
회색 감시자가 여기 있는 걸 알고 계신가요?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
그게 그렇게까지 나쁜 일인가요? 왜 반대를 하시죠?
There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
성에 머무실 겁니까?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
원하시는 대로 하세요.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
퍼거슨은 지금 어디 있나요?
If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
좋아요. 가봐야겠습니다.
I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you?
모든 게 다 잘 될 거예요. 저도 사랑해요. 왜 뭐지? 3번 한번 가볼까요? 왜 그러시죠? 무슨 일이 있나요?
You've grown up so fast. And now Bryce is leaving you in charge of the castle. I suppose there's no point in dwelling on it. Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
그래요. 일단 퍼거스. 퍼거스한테 가는 길이 험난하군요. 아, 이런 문을 지금 딸 수가 없어.
Good evening, my lord.
아쉽게. 도적이 있어야지. 여긴가? 다 왔다. 여기서 오른쪽으로. 아, 위층에 있나?
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
형수님이 아름다우시군요. 당신들은 날 구역질나게 만드는군. 밖에서 기다릴까요? 이걸로 가죠.
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
회색 감시자가 성에 있는 거 알았어?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
새로운 회색 감시자를 모집 중이래.
Oh, if I were a Grey Warden, little brother, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it.
나는 함께 갈 수 있었으면 좋겠어.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side.
전쟁이 금방 끝날 거라 생각해?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
한두 달 만에 보고 싶을 거야, 퍼거스.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you would be so miserable, husband.
아버지로부터의 전원이야. 먼저 출발하라고 하시더군.
Then the Isle's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
괜찮을 거예요. 퍼거스는.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all.
Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her brother, won't you?
남잔데 이 형이 저에게 맡기세요. 어머니 일까지 제가 보호해드리죠.
How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
퀘스트를 완료했습니다. 이제 어쩌라는 거지?
You should be on your way, pup. Long day ahead tomorrow.
제가 맡은 일이 뭡니까? 회색 감시자에 대해?
Ah, I was wondering how long this would take. Has he asked to recruit you?
만약 그랬다면요?
If he did, then I would have to consider it. If a blight is truly upon us in the south, then Grey Wardens will be needed. There is no higher calling. If it comes to that, we can talk about it when I get back. Until then, just show him every courtesy. Duncan is a fine man, and a hero.
우리 군대를 모두 남쪽에다 배치하는 게 정말 옳은 전략일까요?
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case.
만약이라니요?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
좋아요. 최선을 다하죠. 아버지. 맹세해요.
I know you will. You are a Kuzland, after all. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
지금 가죠.
I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a fine lad. That much is clear.
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Uncle?
그래. 정말이야, 오렌.
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
얘
Dragons
귀엽다.
are terrible creatures, Oren. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Uncle? Then I can fight evil too. Take that, dire bunny. All darkspawn, fear my sword of truthiness.
진실?
We're teaching him about honesty.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise.
귀여워요. 퍼거스하고 얘기해보고 뭘 하라는 거지 지금? 저기서 아버지의 임무. 완료됐는데? 아, 떠나기 전에 가족이 마지막으로 모이게 하려는 생각인 듯하다. 퍼거스의 가족들이 위층에 모여있다. 방으로 가서 밤 동안 쉬랍니다. 일단 얘기를 다 하고 그 다음에 가서 한번 쉬죠.
Best do as your father says, darling. I will see you in the morning, bright and early.
Getting sent to bed early, are we?
긴 행군을 즐기라고. 추위 속에서 말이야.
A warm bed doesn't sound so bad now, come to think of it. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
왜 나 여기 있지?
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer it.
자, 이제 가서 하루 쉽시다.